Hey, it's Hersh, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the last installment of the character introduction series I have been doing on my channel for like the past 2 years, I think, which is low-key wild to think about, but yeah. I know it might come as a shock to some of you that this is the last video of this mini-series, but fear not, I will still be doing videos about my OC universe Shard. This is just like the last main character that I have in my OC universe, in my group of characters at least, and I might be doing more about like side characters or like antagonists in a way, but for now, this is the last one for a bit, and yeah. I have waited so long for this day to come because this means I can finally continue talking more about the world building aspect behind Shard and like all, I don't know, like the nitty-gritty details and stuff, which means I have free reign to yap about it. Not like I don't do that enough already, but moving on to give you guys some context in case you're new here. Hi, my name is Hershey and my OC universe is called Shard, and basically this is a world where people can either manipulate like light or shadow particles or energy, and they're called aura manipulators. And in this OC universe are my main original characters, which include Maya, Kai, Rowan, Ace, Daphne, Rue, and now you're meeting the final character of this 7 group squad, I guess. I don't even know what to call them yet. And many of you guys already know him because he has been on my channel like in past animatics and like shorts videos, and I have created like some art with him, but not a lot, definitely. But yeah, this is Ash. He is my final installment and my final like addition to the main squad. Yeah, you guys can check out the other videos regarding like the other characters in the playlist that is linked in the description that has all the information about my OC universe, which by the way, the first video in that playlist, like the one where I'm like meet my OCs, it is really outdated, and you can tell because like first off, the character designs aren't even like that accurate anymore to what they are right now. Second off, like I completely changed the lore, and it's kind of bad because that video was only made like not even that long ago, but I feel like I should make an updated version of that now that I actually have all the characters figured out and I can like actually start with like the actual world building, and I can like give you guys some tidbits of the plot. I am planning on making this into a book, possibly a webcomic, but I'm not so sure about that yet. Probably just like a novel that I want to write. Okay, but that's enough yapping about that. So to give you guys some more information about my original character, his name is Ash, like I mentioned earlier. He is 16 to 17 years old. That's like the age range for all my OCs, but I think I want them to be like varying in age just a little bit, and I honestly might age them up a little bit too because of how the story is going right now. But anyways, he is a light manipulator, which means that he can manipulate like light and photon particles and stuff like that. So the gem on the back of his neck, which is called a shard, which is where the story name comes from, would be like a light yellow sort of color, which, fun fact, also does kind of match his eyes somewhat. Not really, that wasn't the reason why I chose his eye color, but I just realized that now that they're kind of matching. But yeah, so Ash is kind of like a clairvoyant of sorts, which means that he can get like visions, kind of not but like visions exactly into the future, but like kind of like a feeling of like what's to come or like something like that. And basically he uses it to specialize in healing magic, so he's definitely not very like much on the combative side like my other OCs. He's like more focused on healing, which he can use his clairvoyant abilities to like kind of help him see, because he can like realize, oh, like this injury formed because of this, or something like that. I hope that makes sense. But to give you guys some information about his character, he absolutely hates small talk and like unnecessary beating around the bush. He's very much like a straight to it point of type of guy. He would 100% prefer to stay inside and like binge a new series or show rather than go outside to party. However, he isn't actually totally depressed and moody like an introvert. He's quite talkative actually once he opens up to you, which can take a hot minute though because it takes him a while to warm up to people. Here I am like choosing colors to help me like pick out his like hair color, which by the way I did completely change, but I'll get into that later. Fun fact, he is rich, like filthy rich. That's basically his whole backstory. No, I'm just kidding. He comes from a family where his grandfather is the CEO of this big corporation startup, so by default his family is also rich, meaning he doesn't actually have any incentive to actually try in school except for the classes that he actually cares for. So while he does tend to skive off a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot of classes, he is actually quite smart, which we'll see later into the story when he and Rue are like the brains of the operation. Definitely more like, he's definitely like street smart and like school smart, but like I think he doesn't choose to focus on the school smart side of himself because he just thinks that like it's pretty much useless anyways because he's been tutored from like a really young age. So there isn't really much point in him going to the school anyways because he knows what he can like about his abilities and powers, and it's not like they're gonna help him run his like corporation in the future anyways, so yeah, he doesn't really try that hard. But he has a very hot / cold type of personality. Like he's had to deal with a lot of people trying to get close to him because of his money all his life, so now he kind of keeps it on the down low that he comes from an upper class family. I do have like that whole like moment of reveal like planned out for like when he reveals to like his other friends like, oh yeah, like by the way, I do actually live in like a mansion. I feel like that'd be really funny for them. But yeah, I might like low-key make a comic about that. I feel like that'd be really funny. I'd say the best way I can describe him isn't like just aloof or like cold. It's more so that like he can fake being nice so much that people are intimidated by him that they just like back off on their own. Like he exudes like mean aura in a way. So it's more like he's definitely mean on purpose, whereas like my other character like Ace is like more aloof, not on purpose. It's just how he is. By the way, the amount of times that I mix up Ace and Ash's name is actually like terrifying. Like I always mix them up because they're so similar and their personalities are also somewhat similar, so I'm trying my best to like differentiate them here. I'm definitely planning on changing one of their names. I think I want to keep Ace's name because like I don't know, I've just made so much content with him, like I feel like it really sticks. But Ash, I feel like it's like so basic. I feel like I need something a bit more creative here. I think originally his like first name idea was like Cyrus or Cypress. Loki might be going back to Cyrus here in a minute if I keep on mixing their names up. To talk a little bit about the drawing, because before I go on a rant here, guys, oh my god, I just changed his entire design, by the way. Like if you're on my Instagram and you follow me there, you'll know that his original hair color was literally meant to be like a really light brown, like a tan color that was like kind of similar to his skin, and his like skin color was also like rather tan. But like for some reason I just changed the entire thing because I realized that I didn't have a black haired character. And by the way, on the screen it does look like he has like blue hair, but no, I can't give him blue hair because I already have another blue haired character who will feel really bad if I do copy his design. So his hair is kind of like a black to gray gradient, but it's not actually like a gradient in real life. It's just a solid black color. So I might redo this thing, and honestly there's like a very heavy chance that I do redesign in some of my characters before doing like the final video. I swear he looks like a character that I know, but I don't know who has this design. I feel like I'm copying something, but I don't know what that something is because I feel like I don't know any character who has like gray to black like gradient and like gold eyes. Like someone in the comments genuinely help me out, because who does he look like? Because I swear I'm copying some anime character, but I don't know who it is. But I do really want to do like a recap of all my characters with their up-to-date information, since this is like the final character for this like mini series on my channel. And besides that, there are some side characters that I might want to do like additional videos for, but for now I do want to do like a recap video, so you might see a change in his design by then. But anyways, to backtrack a little bit, I did want to talk about like character relationships between him and the other characters. So him and my original character Daphne, who you guys know from one of my other OC videos, are definitely besties. They're like attached at the hip. If you find one of them, the other one will be right behind. They're together 24/7. Because of this, they're very good at reading each other and like helping the other figure out their emotions. So very healthy friendship duo. We love them. He's also like relatively close friends with Rowan, but not like because like their personalities are close. I think it's rather just because they've been friends since childhood, so like time has built that trust between them in a way. They're like comfortable enough to talk to each other about like anything and everything because they've like spent so much time along with each other. And everyone else I don't think he really has like a big opinion of, which like not in a mean way, but it's just like he cares for all of them equally, and I don't think there's anything like really significant about his relationships with the other characters besides that. So yeah, there isn't really much to note. Now I do want to share some headcanons that I have, which they're literally my original characters, so I feel like headcanons are just like actually canon, but we're gonna call them headcanons for now. I feel like because he came from such like an aristocrat like big or like family, I guess, he would speak like really proper English, like not with an accent or like a British accent like Ace would, but I feel like he would just speak like in such a proper and elegant way with like more advanced vocabulary that would sound like he swallowed a dictionary, but in like a really nice way, if you know what I mean. Other than that, I feel like he would also be such a gamer boy. I feel like he would definitely be the type to become a Twitch streamer, like if he lived here in our world. If he didn't have to like inherit his dad's business in the future, he would definitely have like a stash of Nintendos in his room just sitting there. Also, he definitely did 100% go through like an emo phase in middle school with the eyeliner and everything. I feel like that's so him core. Like wearing eyeliner would be the peak of his rebellious phase, and like wearing all black and stuff like that. I feel like that'd be really funny to also draw out like a little mini comic featuring that interaction. But yeah. Overall, I am so happy that I'm like done with the base designs for all my original characters. I think most of them I am happy with. The one that I am most likely to change is Ash, aka the character that you're seeing right now, just because I feel like he's so similar to my other original characters, and like some of them also, they're like all similar to each other in some way, but I feel like I really want to make them different, have different like issues that they like get over time throughout the story. So I feel like I really want to find a way to differentiate him more from my other original characters. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this week's video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching till the end. I apologize for like the inconsistent posting schedule, but hopefully I will be able to get things on track soon. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!